presentation of the American flag by the ROTC Color Guard. Please be seated for the processional. invocation and benediction will be given by the Reverend June Fryman, whose daughter Sarah is graduating today, and the Reverend Stephen Watchman, whose daughter Annika is graduating today as well. Please stand for the invocation and remain standing for the national anthem.
Grace and peace be with you as we pray. Holy and gracious God, we ask your presence to be with us gathered here today as we celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of the class of 2018. We thank you, O God, for the many people who have helped them along the way, parents and children, siblings and grandparents, spouses and significant others, professors and advisors, support staff and administrators, coaches and teammates, co-workers and friends. We know this journey has not been without challenges and changes, hardships and losses, and so we remember and pray for those who have experienced loss, that they may be comforted. We pray for the whole Capital University community and for President Beth Paul, and we call upon your holy presence to be with this gathering of distinguished guests and speakers, that their words may inspire us. As we look behind us, make us mindful of those whose shoulders upon whom we stand. As we look around us, may we be thankful for the great cloud of witnesses who accompany us. And as we look ahead, we pray that you give us the wisdom to continue to learn and to grow, so that all that we do, the light of hope and possibility may shine, making the world a better place for all. This we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Members of the Capital University Chapel Choir, led by Dr. Linda Hassler, will now perform two selections. The first selection is All of Us. The second is a Chapel Choir traditional selection, The Lord Bless You and Keep You. Dr. Hassler would like to invite any choir alumni in the audience to come forward now and join the choir for "The Lord Bless You and Keep You." Ladies and gentlemen, the 16th President of Capital University, Dr. Elizabeth L. Paul.
Good afternoon, Cap Fam. Woo! I am so honored and so pleased to bring warm greetings to you all this afternoon from the entire Capital family, our students, distinguished and dedicated faculty and staff, esteemed trustees, more than 40,000 proud alumni and their families, our neighbors in Columbus, the Near East Side, and Bexley, and many friends worldwide. Welcome. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our platform party, each of whom will stand upon introduction. First, I am very pleased to introduce, although I will give you a more fitting introduction later, our distinguished alumna and commencement speaker, Ms. Angela Pace, Director of Community Affairs at WBNS Channel 10 TV in Columbus, and proud aunt of a graduate. Members of the Capital University Board of Trustees, Mr. Bernie Ostrowski, Chair of the Board, Reverend June Fryman and Reverend Steve Watchman, both trustees and proud parents of graduates, Trustee Mike Lancaster, proud uncle of a graduate, Trustee Kathy Wolfgram, and we were honored to have alumnus and trustee retired Lieutenant General Harry Radigi as our distinguished speaker this morning at the ROTC commissioning ceremony. We are joined by Mr. Tyler Schleich, who is President of Capital University's Alumni Advisory Board, and by our university officers, Dr. Jody Fournier, Provost and Vice President for Learning, Ms. Tina Gugold, Vice President for Integrated Marketing and Communications, Mr. J.P. Spagnolo, Vice President for Strategic Enrollment Management, Mr. Bill May, Vice President for Business and Finance, Dr. Tonya Poteet, University Counsel and Vice President for Institutional Integrity, Ms. Jennifer Patterson, Vice President for University Advancement. Also with us and crucial to our ceremony today, Professor of Law Lance Tibbles, our Faculty Marshal, Dr. Terry Lam, Senior Associate Provost, who will assist with the presentation of the diplomas, Dr. Steve Coach, Professor of Communications and our orator today, and I am pleased to be joined by my husband, Dr. Bill Ball, who is here in great Cap Fam spirit with us today. Graduates, just as your full Cap Fam came together to welcome you to Capital years ago, we are here as full Cap Fam, again together to celebrate you today. I so appreciate the many, many people who come together to make today such a special celebration, including our wonderful musicians who add such expression and inspiration. Will you please join me in thanking the Symphonic Winds conducted by Dr. Jeffrey Gershman and Chapel Choir directed by Dr. Linda Hassler. Faculty and staff, students and community members, thank you on behalf of our graduates and the full Capital family for investing so passionately in our learning community. You have guided our graduates in unfurling their life's purposes and preparing them to live, learn, work, and lead with purpose. I cannot think of a more beautiful gift to our world. Please join me in thanking our faculty and staff. And family and friends, thank you for believing in the power and passion of your loved ones by supporting their inspired choice of Capital University and their pursuit of a purposeful life. We are so grateful for your steadfast love and support of our graduates' courageous learning, stretching, growing, and reaching. Thank you for your partnership. And our graduates, dear graduates, thank you for you. Today truly is a momentous day. It is a day of looking back, and it is a day of looking forward. Many think of today as merely a graduation, the awarding of a degree. And so a common message to graduates is, get a job. Well, yes, get a job. But at Capital, we are about so much more. Today is commencement. It is a beginning. It is the start of something with far-reaching significance. And so our wish for you today is far greater. Have a life. Capital is a springboard for life, a purposeful life. For nearly 2 centuries, Capital University has believed in the power of our full humanity. Individually and collectively, we can do so much more good and live much more fully when we integrate our knowledge with integrity, values, openness, reverence, courage, belief, and hope. We can do so much more good and live much more fully when we are ourselves, not trying to fit into some mold or trying to be or act like someone else. We can do so much more good and live much more fully when we include the full diversity of humanity, embracing difference, not judging and excluding those we cast as other. For nearly 2 centuries, Capital University has believed in the power of authenticity and community. We are each in this world for a reason. We're bonded together by our humanity. We are Capital. And so Capital has welcomed and encouraged your full self for all of who you are and who you are becoming. You have learned in classrooms, residence halls, offices, playing fields, laboratories, studios, hospitals, performance venues, libraries, businesses, courtrooms, places of worship, shelters, homes, prisons, streets. You have learned in hallways, by the fountains, in locker rooms, in computer labs, in practice rooms, in the library, in the mezz, and even in the mud pit. You have learned in darkness and you have learned in light, in wonder and questioning, in discomfort and delight. You have learned in relationship with such a beautiful array of people, navigating discovery, conflict, love, grief, and hope. You have stretched and reached, diving into experiences and opportunities you never imagined. In your years at Capital University, you have been weaving a rich tapestry of experience, and you have created beautiful, unique, authentic you. And you, every one of you, in all your beautiful complexity and glory, you are exactly what our world needs. You chose Capital, and Capital chose you to wrestle with deeper questions, to take up the work of society's yearning for humanity's higher hopes and aspirations. Our focus at Capital University is to graduate purpose-ready students, graduates who are ready to learn, live, and lead with purpose for the good of society and for the sake of our world. Graduates who show up. The power before us is in the hope and promise of lives unleashed by passion and purpose. As a CAP grad, you are ready to take your place in the community and the world. And CAP fam will be with you. For nearly 2 centuries, CAP students and alumni have searched for a way to describe the special community that is formed at Capital. It is not easily defined, but when you feel it, you know it. And our nickname for this wonderful feeling is CAP Fam. As members of the CAP family, we share a deep commitment to one another and care about and contribute to one another's growth as people and professionals for life. So graduates, today, CAP Fam is yours. You belong here, and you always will. Tomorrow, bring CAP Fam to our world. Share CAP Fam generously and openly with others. In the spirit of CAP Fam, create community and belongingness wherever you go. As alumni, help next generations find their way to CAP Fam. Through you, humanity truly will shine. You see, I can see clearly why you are in this world. Don't forget that. See you soon, CAP Fam. Please stay in touch with us. Thank you. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce our distinguished speaker, Ms. Angela Pace. Many of you will recognize Angela as the former anchor of the 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. editions of 10 TV Eyewitness News for 13 years. Before that, she served for years as evening anchor at WCMH TV. Currently serving as Director of Community Affairs for WBNS 10 TV, Angela serves as the liaison between WBNS and the Central Ohio community. Angela Pace exemplifies the mission and values of her alma mater, Capital University. As a journalist, she has practiced the highest ethics and professionalism and has brought great integrity to her field and to her community. In addition to her significant professional excellence and accomplishment, Angela cares deeply about community and has dedicated herself to strengthening community at every turn, bringing CapFan with her out into our community. As a TV journalist, she has maximized her visibility for the benefit of many important causes, and as a citizen, she has an extensive record of community involvement and leadership of positive change. Not surprisingly, her tireless commitment and impact has been recognized with many important honors and awards. It is our honor to have her with us today to share her wisdom and understanding of the power of purple with Capital's newest graduates. Welcome, Angela.
I am vertically challenged. Yes, I'm on a box. To President Paul, faculty and staff, to the families and the fan clubs of our graduates, and to our most honored guests, our special guests, the graduates themselves, the Capital University class of 2018. Thank you very much to President Paul for inviting me to be your commencement speaker. Being a very thorough and hands-on administrator, I'm sure that she checked first to make sure that I had paid off all my student loans and returned all books to the Blackmore Library before extending the invitation. This is a very special day for me personally because somewhere out there is my niece, Sherelle Delaney. Sherelle, where are you? My brother's only child. And she is about to become second-generation Cap Crusader. She is a working single mother, and it's been quite an adventure for her to get her degree. So, Sherelle, we love you. We are proud of you. There you are. Mwah. We are proud of you, and please do not cash the check that I sent you until Wednesday. I am really so honored to be here with you. I feel as though I'm reliving my own Capital commencement, what I can remember of it. It was 4 decades ago, I think. And in the interest of full disclosure, I had done quite a bit of pre-commencement celebrating the night before, so graduation day is very, very fuzzy. All I remember is the frightening sight of all these old men in black robes and my grandmother shouting, "Praise Jesus," when I walked across the stage. True story. Now, one thing that we did not have at my graduation, because it was so long ago, let's see if I can get it working here, we did not have cell phones. So, excuse me while I do this. I want all my grads to wave, please. There you go. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is proof to all the haters out there that, yeah, I made something of myself. Thank you all. And thank you all. Now, I know that most of you young people, you document every second of your lives with selfies. You're checking, what do you call it, the duck lips, and your eyeshadow, your receding hairline, your day-old stubble. That's fine. I don't get it, but that's fine. But I would like for you to take that selfie idea to the next level. Over the years, do personal internal selfies. Yeah, I know it's corny. I'm an old lady. I'm a commencement speaker. I could be corny up here if I want to be. But do a selfie on a regular basis just to make sure that your life, your future, your life and future, based on the foundation that you built right here at Capitol, your life with purpose, make sure that it's on track. So take a self-awareness selfie. I'm not talking about the kind of self-awareness in the sci-fi movies where the computers and the robots and the machines all become self-aware and they rise up and enslave the humans and take over the world. I am convinced that my cell phone is sending me messages in my sleep, so I believe in that stuff. I'm talking about self-awareness. I'm talking about knowing yourself, learning yourself, knowing your strengths and building on them and using them, knowing your weaknesses and conquering them. Stephen Covey says self-awareness involves deep personal honesty. It comes from asking and answering the hard questions. My self-awareness journey started right here on this campus at Capitol University. We didn't have a lot of money, but my mother was bound and determined that her firstborn somehow was going to go to college. My mother died 2 months before I graduated from high school, but she had saved up enough money for me to go to school to Ohio University for 1 year. Then I had to drop out and get a job and help my grandmother raise my 4 younger brothers and sisters. Fortunately for me, 3 years after that, I ran into 2 of my high school teachers who were CAP alums, and they brought me here on this campus so that I could continue my college education. Best day of my life. I was older than just about every other sophomore on campus. I was a commuter student, didn't have a car, couldn't afford to stay on campus, and I was scared to death. I mean, scared to death. But I knew that I had to do it because it was my dream, it was Mom's dream, and I knew that it was the only way that I was going to get to be the best person that I could be. So every day, I talked to myself. I talked to myself while I walked to the bus stop. I talked to myself when I got off the bus at Livingston College and walked down College to campus. All that time that I was walking and talking, acknowledging my fears, all the uncertainty, but hoping that somewhere deep inside, I was going to be strong enough to get this college thing done. During those walks and talks, I started learning things about myself. One important thing that I learned was that I hate, with a white-hot passion, morning classes. Which is, I have a soulmate out there. Which is why I failed my 8 a.m. econ class twice, and I still have no idea what the gross national product is all about. I also learned, though, that I had a stronger work ethic than I ever knew that I had, and that I could take a full course load and work 2 or 3 part-time jobs at the same time. I found out that I could learn to trust people and let them help me get what I wanted, what I needed. Capitol was the perfect lab for that class. The campus and the people on it really helped me on my journey to self-awareness by supporting and directing and correcting and chastising me. They taught me how to be strong and independent, but also how to accept help, and that was very hard for me. Professors knew my challenges and would sometimes give me a pass, sometimes if my paper was late. Classmates would sometimes give me a ride home or let me sleep over, especially if I had that dreaded 8 a.m. econ class. And I spent so much time in the financial aid's office that the director, Rosemary Wells, hired me on work study, and I worked for her for 3 years. I never, ever, ever would have known what I had inside me, never, had it not been for Capitol. My Capitol family really helped me to become self-aware. Your recruitment literature talks about the opportunities that Capitol gives its students to make an impact, and it says, "We believe in the power of individuals. We empower students to discover and use their unique abilities for good, the good of one or of thousands." Self-awareness will help you to that end. In the words of that Grand Ole Opry philosopher, Dolly Parton, find out who you are and do it on purpose. Hopefully, self-awareness will lead you to self-love. I realize that sounds more negative than positive to some of you, but it's all in the way that you look at it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with loving yourself. absolutely nothing wrong with loving yourself. I'm not talking about selfishness. That's a whole other thing. I'm talking about self-esteem and self-respect. And I know that here at Capitol, you already know all about selflessness, how to be good community stewards, how to take care of people who really need our help. That's the Capitol way. So I would be preaching to the choir if I talked to all of you about selflessness. But in addition to taking care of others, you've got to take care of yourselves. You have to love yourself and respect yourself. When you board a plane, the flight attendant does his or her spiel about seat belts and the lights in the aisleway. One very important point that flight attendant makes: if you are traveling with a small child or an elderly or infirmed adult, in the event of a change in cabin pressure, put your own oxygen mask on first. Now, what Sally Jane and Billy Bob are telling you is that you have got to be in good shape, i.e. breathing, before you can take care of anybody else. Self-love means that you don't compare yourself to anybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, there are going to be plenty of people out there who will do that for you along the way. Always be aware of what you have done, what you have accomplished. All right, so perhaps some of you have sailed through your matriculation here at Capitol. Let me see the hands of all the people that had an easy ride, didn't even break a sweat during the time they were here. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, now I want to see the hands of all the folks who maybe had a little bit of a struggle along the way, struggling to get in your credit hours, struggling to balance basketball, choir, debate, work study with classwork, struggling to figure out how they were going to make the money numbers work. Let me see the hands of my fellow strugglers. Those are my people right there. Those are my people. You have all earned not just our respect, but more importantly, you have earned your own respect. You have survived all that, and you are graduating from one of the finest institutions in the lower 48. Hold on to that and build on that. Don't get caught up in the whose is bigger game. Bigger home, bigger house, bigger job, bigger bank account. It is a game that you will never win because it has no end. So don't even start playing it. Don't freak out over those 30 under 30 lists. I hate those things. Don't hate because Joe became a partner in his law firm in just 6 months. So what if Andy, who was second chair trumpet in the Capitol Orchestra, is now the lead horn for the Tower of Power tribute band? And oh wow, how cool that Shelley got her MBA in 6 days and is now running the new Amazon headquarters here in Columbus. Congratulate Joe and Andy and Shelley, but don't envy them, because Capitol University has already prepared you to be the very best that you can be. Embrace and appreciate that. Loving yourself, feeling good about yourself, that makes it easier then for you to find your purpose and feel good about your purpose. Rob Liano writes, self-respect, self-worth, self-love, they all start with self. Stop looking outside of yourself for your value. But I like what the champ says. In the words of Muhammad Ali, I'm not only the greatest, I'm the double greatest. Not only do I knock them out, I pick the round. That's self-love. You are just inches away from getting your degrees. Your classwork here at Capitol makes you educated, but it's experience and mistakes, especially mistakes. That's what makes you smart, life smart. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to fail, you're going to screw up. Hopefully your screw up is not on a large stage and is not Twitter-worthy. Your PowerPoint presentation is going to explode, and you are going to lose the account that your startup company has been trying to reel in for months. Closing arguments in your first big case, all of it gone, mind completely blank. You're finally going to get that piano solo you have been begging the conductor for, and that night your fingers don't work. You're going to screw up. You're going to be mad. You're going to be hurt. You're going to be embarrassed. You're going to want Calgon to take you away. Go ahead. Feel that. It's all right. And then get yourself over yourself. If you don't practice self-forgiveness, that defeat, that failure, that screw up, believe me, will eat away at you, gnawing at your society. I was sitting in Bob Evans waiting for a carry-out order, trying to blend into the background, make myself as tiny as possible. I noticed this elderly gentleman staring at me. "Hey, ain't you that girl from TV? Channel 10, right?" I nodded. "You know what? I used to like you." I just hung my head in shame. "But now, I really like you." And I looked up, and he was smiling, and that made me smile for the first time in an eternity. And I realized that my life was not over. I had made a stupid mistake. I had learned from it, and I could begin to forgive myself. Ruth Carter Stapleton said that self-forgiveness is essential to self-healing, that it's not easy, it takes courage, but you gotta let it go. So go ahead, wallow in despair, eat a gallon of Jenny's salty caramel ice cream, pull the covers up over your head, and cry your eyeballs out. Okay? Go ahead and do that. And then look at your mistake, admit your failure, learn from your screw-up, put your big boy pants on, put your big girl stilettos on, and get over yourself. By the way, it's been 12 or 13 years since I have used my middle finger for anything. I don't even type with it. It is obvious, I'm sure by now, that I am no rocket scientist, no PhD. I'm not Yoda. I can't tell you how to change the world. I don't have a clue. But what I do know is that any change that you do make, it's got to start right here. It's got to start with self. You've got to start determining what your purpose is and how you fit in on this big blue marble. So you're going to take all this knowledge that you've accumulated here at Capitol, and you're going to use it to have an amazing impact, especially if you take those selfies along the way. So go ahead and check your duck lips and your eyeshadow and your receding hairline and your day-old stubble. But take that forgiveness selfie. Don't let your mistakes and your failures own you. You own them. Life is too short for you to start beating yourself up over if I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Take that self-awareness selfie. Learn yourself. Find your superpower. I am convinced that if Dorothy had been more self-aware, she wouldn't have wasted so much time running from those flying monkeys in Oz. She would have known all along that deep inside her, she had the power to click her ruby slippers and go home. Take that self-love selfie and stop wasting time comparing yourself to others when you should be loving yourself for being the badass every Capitol University grad is. I'm sorry, President Paul. You all took individual paths to get here. You're going to take individual paths once you leave. But one thing is always going to unite you. You are and always will be members of CAP fam. You are and always will be very proud Capital University Crusaders. That's going to take you a long way to being the best self that you can be for yourselves and for others. Class of 2018, I believe in you. All of us believe in you. Believe in yourselves and go out and lead that purpose-filled life and show the whole world what Purple Power is all about. Thank you, and God bless.
You rock. Thank you so much. You inspire us so much by your example of how you have lived your life and how you have brought capital into your life in such a positive way, and how you just keep on pushing yourself to bring that Cap Fam spirit into our world. And you just keep on doing that. And I am so honored to call you part of Cap Fam. So thank you so much. Provost Fournier, are you ready? Graduates, are you ready? I now ask Provost Jody Fournier to join me in presenting the candidates for the master degrees.
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Music in Music Education please rise and remain standing? Dr. Paul, on behalf of the faculty of the university, it is my honor and privilege to present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, and Master of Music in Music Education.
Thank you, Provost Fournier. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I now confer upon each of you the recommended master's degree with all the rights and privileges as well as all the obligations and responsibilities. Congratulations. Candidates, please be seated.
The candidates will be introduced by Stephen Coach, Professor of Communication, and assisted by Dr. Terry Lom, Senior Associate Provost, and Bruce Epps, Director of Academic Success. Candidates for the Master of Business Administration will receive their hood and diploma from Dr. Fournier and President Paul.
Derek A. Brooks with distinction. Amanda K. Cahill with distinction. Tiara Carter. Kathleen M. Chase. Joshua W. Cox. Kristen Victoria Elliott with distinction. Nicole A. Erteljack. Chelsea M. Forsyth. Richard Gondorius. Shannon Gardner with distinction. Margaret Henry. James Henson. John K. Holland. Anusha Prabhakar Kasu with distinction. Chelsea M. Lanthorn. Brian W. Lindemood, highest distinction. Lisa M. McCorkle. Patrick C. McCormick. Ebony T. McShann. Casey Merritt. Heather L. Miller, highest distinction. Ethan S. Moss. Christian Onabogyo. Molly M. Osman. Beth A. Pollock with distinction. Samantha Ravindrasingam. Kimberly Jean Reese. Arini Vatsala Riburu. Joshua L. Shavers. Kenneth R. Schick. Brandon M. Smith. Craig Soul. Dana A. Todd Jr. with distinction. Renee M. Tomko. Ray Van Atta. Sandra Rodriguez Villela. Wei Wong, highest distinction.
The candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing will now receive their hoods and diplomas.
Angela F. Alexander. Carrie A. Brand. Jennifer L. Alramo, highest distinction. Gina E. Fay with distinction. Christy L. Foster. Rachel L. Heffern. Angela Lesnet with distinction. Angela D. Palmer with distinction. Melanie S. Pinow with distinction. Marcia A. Price with distinction. Sally J. Reed with distinction. Caitlin M. Zag, highest distinction.
The candidates for the Master of Music in Music Education degree will now receive their hoods and diplomas.
Damian D. Jones with distinction.
Dr. Fournier will now present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise and remain standing? President Paul, on behalf of the faculty of the university, it is my privilege to present the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work.
Thank you, Provost Fournier. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I now confer upon each of you the recommended bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges as well as all obligations and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Please be seated.
Before we move into this segment, we are going to award some degrees first because we have some exciting news to share. We have members of the women's lacrosse team who are heading out to their championship game with the Ohio Athletic Conference D3 conference. They are heading out right now to their championship game. So, in true Cap Fam spirit, let's send them off.
Reagan A. Hanud. Kara L. Hines, summa cum laude. Taylor L. Thomas. Abba Ahmed Abderrahim. Logan W. Allison, summa cum laude. Alex E. Anderson. Ellis M. Angelopoulos. Noah Arbogast. Travis D. Arnold. Walker Atkinson. Mary C. Avery, summa cum laude. Ezra Agun. Joanna M. Babb. Drew E. Baker. Michaela J. Baker. Benjamin A. Barrigan. Amelia Bartenshaw, magna cum laude. Gabrielle A. Bartholomew. Alex Bass. Molly C. Bayer. Ricardo A. Banas. Magdalena Rose Beachy, summa cum laude. Mackenzie R. Beard. Zachary L. Beck. Jordan A. Bednar. Juliana Bedoya Chisco. Rachel M. Benway, cum laude. Jessica E. Berchtold, summa cum laude. Kogan Wilson James Bishop. Christian O. Bistany. Tyler Blackford. Marcy M. Blandford, cum laude. Abby L. Boddicker, cum laude. Lindsay M. Bodner, magna cum laude. Matthew C. Bogan. Ashley V. Boland. Olivia P. Bond, magna cum laude. Nicholas R. Bonsignor. Dale G. Boer. DeAndre N. Borkman. Emma S. E. Bradbury, cum laude. Amber L. Bradley. Tara Ann Brandt Otola. Grayson R. Braun. Megan A. Briegel. Jeremy E. Briley. Jaslyn Monique Briscoe. Kyle T. Brotherton. Adrian Q. Brown. Chloe J. Brown, cum laude. Stephanie R. Brown, cum laude. Sydney A. Brown. Tajay Brown. Brian J. Brun. Kylie R. Buchanan, cum laude. Austin Burgett, summa cum laude. Catherine T. Bustos Chavez. Hannah L. Butler. Mackenzie L. Butler, magna cum laude. Sierra R. Bias, cum laude. Colin R. Kane. Kirsten E. Cameron. Megan A. Cauce, magna cum laude. Todd D. Sakute, summa cum laude. Wei-Ling Chang, cum laude. Mackenzie M. Saganik, cum laude. Zachariah R. Clapper. Ashley M. Clark. Ashley M. Clark. Stacy Clark, summa cum laude. Hannah Clausen, cum laude. Robert S. Clifford. Adam Kaufman. Taylor M. Collette. Isaiah M. Cologne. Sage A. Conger. Christiana A. Conley. Mitchell L. Cook. Jason C. Kuhn, summa cum laude. Nathan J. Corson, cum laude. Thomas R. Covert. Kristen M. Kroc, magna cum laude. Brandon J. Cross. Haley E. Crowder, cum laude. Rachel K. Crumley, summa cum laude. Brennan J. Chukran, summa cum laude. Elizabeth M. Davis. Sierra T. DeBold, summa cum laude. Ann E. Denbrock. Mohammed Dia. Tyrese D. Deal. Michael H. Dillmore. Jean Marie Doherty, cum laude. Cassandra A. Dawn. Kathleen A. Donovan, magna cum laude. Rachel E. Drake, summa cum laude. Sherelle A. Delaney. Rachel N. Dumke, cum laude. Veronica J. Easler. Clayton Robert Ebrecht. Derek J. Ibon, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Ellis, summa cum laude. Emma E. English. Sarah E. Evans, magna cum laude. Lindsay M. Evelyn. Kayla D. Fairchild. Keika R. Farley, magna cum laude. Savannah J. Feldner, cum laude. Francis A. Fernandez. Frank A. Fernandez, cum laude. Nicholas E. Fields. Shelby A. Flushman, cum laude. Jacob J. Foley. Aaron T. Fox. Ashley N. Freshcorn. Daniel Fry. Sarah Fryman, magna cum laude. Jason A. Fugate. Jordan Micah Fuller. Alicia M. Funderburg. Trevor Funk. Noah Garcia. Madeline E. Gardner, cum laude. Taylor A. Gardner. King I. Garner. Jack Gideon, cum laude. Elizabeth A. Gherkin, summa cum laude. Benjamin Ginsberg. Stephen A. Gittin, summa cum laude. Alexandria Lee Goodwin, summa cum laude. The posthumous degree for Alex will be accepted by her sister and brother, Elise Goodwin and Josh Sherman. Ariana J. Grandison. Cameron Graves. Nicole V. Green. Rachel L. Green, cum laude. Samantha J. Green, cum laude. Marissa C. Grimes, summa cum laude. Matthew J. Groney. Jordan N. Gush. Jacob D. Haig. Tyler J. Hass. Jeremiah T. Haynes. Eric D. Hall, magna cum laude. Nicole C. Hall, summa cum laude. Mark A. Hamid. Ashley Harrington. Jasmine N. Harris. Marissa B. Hart, magna cum laude. Elliot L. Hartzler, cum laude. Ayman Hassan, cum laude. Enes Hassan, cum laude. Ashley F. Hatfield. Jordan Hayes. Nakisha Marie Heaton. Haley E. Hedrick. Corey Joseph Heffernan. Benjamin K. Highland. Chandler Helms. Ellen M. Henry. Gabrielle A. Hermes. Nicholas A. Hernandez, cum laude. Bryce T. Hill, summa cum laude. Bailey Heingardner, cum laude. Thomas A. Hariff. Nicholas S. Hoffman. Jessica L. Hogan. Robert A. Holmes. Stephanie K. Holmes. Noah P. Holzapfel, magna cum laude. Curry J. Hoskinson. Morgan Hubbard, cum laude. Kelsey R. Hubble. Austin T. Hudson. Alondra Hudson. Kevin N. Huff, cum laude. Sarah E. Huff, cum laude. Rebecca Hunter, summa cum laude. Kristen R. Hugen, magna cum laude. Nicholas A. Iskey, magna cum laude. Tyrell Jackson. Jenna M. Jaworski, summa cum laude. Curtis Jepson. Rachel L. Jerome. Danielle N. Johnson. Lila A. Johnson, summa cum laude. Taylor C. Johnston. Lindsay Jones, summa cum laude. Morgan A. Jones, cum laude. Alexander Zovesky. Amanda M. Cachelo, magna cum laude. Sarah A. Cannonen, cum laude. Mackenzie N. Carl, summa cum laude. James D. Kierfot. Rachel E. Keithley. Timothy G. Kerr. Tiffany A. Kempthorne, magna cum laude. Zachary A. Kennedy. Haley J. Kevern, cum laude. Ryan A. Kimmerling. Taylor King. Mary S. Plachik, summa cum laude. Derek Nobby. Samantha Jo Castor, cum laude. Jacob Kovacs. Lindsay M. Krieger. Nathan LaGuardia. Andrew M. Lancaster. Abigail Lane, magna cum laude. Lucas W. Langkamp. Brian P. Lanier. Taylor M. Lance. Catherine L. Lease. Craig A. Lee. Christopher M. Lee, cum laude. Edward Lehman. Michaela S. Leonard. Megan E. Lewis, magna cum laude. Christian Liefeld. Choni Lin. Megan K. Lindbergh. James David Linville. Chase A. Longwell. Calvin Lorty, summa cum laude. Devin A. Lovelace. Haley E. Luce. Joey C. Ludwig. Brittany K. Luthi. Karina E. Masser. Natalie A. Mabry. Courtney Sky Mangrum. Christopher J. Martin. Matthew D. Mason, cum laude. Nicholas S. Masters. Kaylee L. May, summa cum laude. Niamani Mays. Hannah Maynard. Bailey D. Macbeth, cum laude. Joseph J. McLean. Benjamin W. McCullough. Rachel E. McCracken. Matthew S. McCroskey, magna cum laude. Caitlin McDivitt, magna cum laude. Aaron F. McElhaney, magna cum laude. Jennifer M. McGarry. Connor J. McKee. Brody McKeegan. Josie R. McKenzie. Mackenzie McKnight, cum laude. Jordan D. McVeigh. Daniel Meister. John Miles. Jennifer G. Millward. James M. Mocharski. Janie A. Moeller, cum laude. Allison R. Monai. Megan L. Moore, summa cum laude. Micah Moore. Emily T. Moran. Colin M. Morgan, cum laude. Arlena G. Mosier, magna cum laude. Caleb T. Mosley. Hunter Mauser, magna cum laude. Daisy S. Macito, cum laude. Stephen W. Mulholland, magna cum laude. Braxton A. Mullett, magna cum laude. Jonathan M. Mundell. Quentin D. Napper. Batu Andao. Mohammed Ndaye. Alexis L. Nader. Rebecca Lynn Newbig, magna cum laude. Patrick S. Nevin. Simon Nichols. Leif Nilsson, cum laude. Justin T. Neiswanger, cum laude. Mary Jo A. Nanatambambo, magna cum laude. Stephen A. Niente Are. Stephen's degree is presented by his father, Professor Niente Are. Alexis J. Oatman. Brennan A. O'Callahan. Teresa Ofe Koranteng. Darren J. Alexa. Eric O'Neill. Andrew Grant Orr. Hunter M. Orr. Catherine Grace Ostrowski, cum laude. Ashley J. Oswald. Meredith A. Ovies. Deja V. Pace Thomas. Cole D. Palmby. Jasmine Palmer, magna cum laude. Meredith A. Paparona, summa cum laude. Casey Parkhurst. Caroline Parnasari. Ashton Grace Parsons. Taylor A. Pasquale. Carson E. Paul, cum laude. Matthew Peary, cum laude. Lauren Pambert. Tyler J. Pemberton. Jessica A. Pupera, cum laude. Danielle M. Perkins, cum laude. Mary J. Pasica. Lila K. Pettibone. Colin A. Petty. R. Christian Phillips. Cassidy Pierre. Chelsea Block. Lydia Prakel, summa cum laude. Connor Ray Quick. Katerina T. Quintanilla. Madison E. Rausch, magna cum laude. Albert G. Reese III. Braden M. Reese, magna cum laude. Austin D. Reed, magna cum laude. Cora Lee Reif, cum laude. Lindsay A. Reynolds. Rebecca M. Reynolds, magna cum laude. Gage T. Ryder, summa cum laude. Craig A. Ryder III. Benjamin Samuel Rios. Victor E. Rivera. Thomas J. Robinson, magna cum laude. Matthew R. Rohde. William E. Rogers, summa cum laude. Cassandra J. Rose, magna cum laude. Robert C. Roseberry. Tyler W. Ross. Caitlin Roten, summa cum laude. Carly Rowe. Paula Rubin. Sean Rule Hoffman. Robin L. Runkle, cum laude. Hannah T. Sabatino, summa cum laude. Nicholas O. Santos, magna cum laude. Calvin C. Saunders. Chloe C. Schlorb. Elena Ann Schmitz. Emily Schmitz. Tristan Schott. Bradley K. Schultz. Stephanie C. Schwarten, summa cum laude. Aubrey A. Searcy, cum laude. Caitlin M. Semmelsberger, summa cum laude. Nicholas K. Shamblin. Brandon Shipley, summa cum laude. Betsy Segrist. Brianna J. Smith. Hunter S. Smith, cum laude. Caitlin S. Smith, magna cum laude. Kathleen Smith. Madison R. Smith. Rachel R. Smith, cum laude. Stephanie Smith. Shiana M. Smitley. Zachary W. Sowers. Sarah A. Stafford. Mallory C. Stickle. Hunter Z. Steiger. Megan M. Stover, cum laude. Eric C. Strosky. Valerie J. Zabo, summa cum laude. Rhino Tan. Diana Tang, summa cum laude. Marissa Lindsay Taylor, magna cum laude. Madison K. Thomas, summa cum laude. Matt Thurston. Christina L. Tilton, cum laude. Gabriella M. Toll. Joshua M. Tomsich. Mason Treesize. Sierra R. Tuff.